everyone mark your calendar for 15 May 2024, 8 PM. Cause from 8:01 PM onwards, Singapore will change the law. This guy will be our Prime Minister. But here's the thing, why leh? Watch on and then you understand. So, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong has wait, Sarah. Now, this guy is the Prime Minister, not this guy. Sorry, I thought this super tall guy is a spokesperson in the Prime Minister office. Sorry, try again, sorry. So, in case you didn't know, DPM Lawrence Wong, whom I think has a theme song, has already been earmarked to be Singapore's next Prime Minister. In case you didn't know, everything in Singapore works like clockwork one, and we don't usually U-turn one. It's not like we once say someone else will be our PM. Oh, no that one different cause COVID people cannot predict one. For all other things in Singapore, they simply go, oh. Hey, you buy the 4D number 0515 or no? Don't buy. See me, sold out. No wonder they call him 财神. By kidding cause you all know Singapore brand so much they have already printed posters for the SG200 National Day celebration. So on 15 April it's confirmed DPM Lawrence Wong who's also the Finance Minister will take over from PM Lee as Singapore's 4th Prime Minister on 15 May 2024. This means that when he takes over he'll be 51 years old. When Lee Hsien Loong becomes PM he was 52. When Goh Chok Tong became PM he was 49. And when Lee Kuan Yew became PM he was 35. Now of course to many of us this isn't surprising. You see, last November, during the PAP event, PM Lee has said that he will be handing over the PM role to DPM Wong before the next GE, which must be held before November 2025. He also said that he will hand over the role before PAP's 70th birthday, which is before 21st November 2025. So for DPM Wong to take over in May this year is something so expected. It's like the announcement that the Prosperity Burger is on CNY. Now, of course, this leads to the next question that everyone is asking. When is the next general election?
Yeah lor, I also didn't vote him to be our PM so must vote again.
No I asked that cause Nabe Suan Ying also no public holiday. GE got public holiday leh.
What's the exchange rate of ringgit now?
Yeah, so here's a very brief idea of why it's not up to us to directly vote for the Prime Minister. You see, each government usually comprises 3 branches. The legislative branch, which creates the laws, the executive branch, which executes the law, and then the judicial branch, which interprets the law. Let's use an example of a current law. The law about keeping cats as pets in Singapore. So currently, people who keep cats must feed them 3 meals a day. So maybe the legislative branch creates a new law whereby people must feed them at least 27 times a day. 7 meals to be wet food, 11 to be carbohydrate, and 7 to be treats. So with the new law, the executive branch must ensure the law is executed. You know, like educating others, checking, then joining those who just feed 26 times a day, you know, etc. So those are the rules of the legislative branch and the executive branch. As for the judicial branch, a bit different. That one, if you want to know, just comment PM Lawrence Wong should have blue cats as pets, and then I'll do one video for that. But anyways, basically there are 2 types of government style. One style is that people vote for the people in the legislative branch and also separately vote for the leader in the executive branch. That is known as a presidential system, like you know in the US. Another style is that people vote for the legislative branch and the party or a group of party with many votes here will form the executive branch. Then this party will choose the head of the executive branch. This is known as a parliamentary system, like in Singapore and Malaysia. We belong to the second style, the parliamentary system. So simply put, for that we indirectly vote for the PM because we choose a party and then the party choose the leader for us. This is why you always hear about 4G leaders choosing DPM Wong and not like voters like Zhi Wei or Gong Bilang choosing DPM Wong instead. So what does this mean? ChatGPT isn't going to be accurate about our president and our prime minister. Why they cannot change faster before ChatGPT update? In the meantime, you must watch this video to know why GE might happen this year. And also subscribe to us if you think you have become smarter.